kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kurt.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see as this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Makes the catch. It's Sims. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense out there for their first possession. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kurt. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver the teammate.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique. With
QB breaking away. Picks up the first and is still going. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Man, I love to watch the execution of this option play. Right now, the defense has no idea if this quarterback's going to pull it or if he's going to give it. But here he pulls it himself, finds yards, and comes up with a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. We're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Returner choosing to field it. Loses the football. The scramble is on. Try here for the extra point. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gain on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Great cut there. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Here's a stiff arm. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Can he get there on the ground? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Looking for a receiver. The tight end has got it. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball.
And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession. Here's the first play of the drive. They started at 28. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
You set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
What What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Short goal to the sidelines. That's enough to pick up the first down. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a handoff.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. As the first down is still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Really nice run by the back, but I want to give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the right out. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Receiver makes the catch. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And the PAT is good. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create good field position here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First down. We're going to throw the football. Snags a quick throw. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A new set of downs after that completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Play action here on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And on the carry, he's heading left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Great job by this offense, answering the bell and getting 6 on the board. We're just an extra point from this thing being all tied up. And you got to think the scoreboard operator isn't done just yet today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Here comes the bunch formation. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. Offense comes up on 2nd and 5 after the penalty. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He finds his man. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35.
They spread this defense all over the field with that 5 wide receiver set. It puts a lot of pressure on the offensive line to give the quarterback enough time, especially on third down. They held up just long enough, and the quarterback makes a great throw for this first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Incomplete, very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
The defense is electing to play double coverage on this receiver, and the quarterback still tries to squeeze the ball in there.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Returner looking to make a play here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Breaks free. A change of direction. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
It's a quick grab. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Timeout call by the offense after the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Receiver makes the grab. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. It'll be a 34-yard try. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Still going. It's a foot race. Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They need to get things going here in the third quarter, already trailing by a couple possessions.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
He's found some room at the 45. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here's the second down play. Looking for a man. Throwing for his running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Going to throw for it on third and short. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here. Not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance. But they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense cannot be stopped. So down by 5, they'll go for 2, trying to cut this to a field goal margin. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's not going to make it. That's a big stop for the defense. It's still a 5-point margin. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the offense trots back out on the field again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Great job here by this defense on the wide receiver screen. All that receiver's looking for is just a small little seam to be able to get vertical and show what kind of speed he has. The defense did not let him get started. That's good hustle and a nice play.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. That's the 20. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
They're going to run it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Screen to the receiver in the flat. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll hand it off. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Throwing off play action. Contact as he let the ball go. Pass not complete, but there was a lot of contact there, and here comes a late flag. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Sims. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with the secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he's brought down there.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
He hands it off from the gun. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Wide open downfield. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Finds his man. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the balls even snap, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw again. Pitch made, looking for the goal line. He stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards. I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
EAT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Turn begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. On first down, it's play action. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's second and long. And he keeps it. He gets loose.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They'll let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
While they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down, looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
They'll give it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a 1st down here. And he's got it again. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. They'll run it here. Oh, look at the quick cut. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And they hand it off to the back. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss. Buckeyes come up to the line in a hurry-up. He'll drop back here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. The deficit still at 9 after the miss, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Offense comes out to start this drive. Now someone moved this a bit too early, and it cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. QB keeper all the way. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball for 31.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. The sure hands, it's Sims. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Stringing first downs together now. They've got it at the 48. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
They'll kick it away here. And they'll just down it right here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Now they're going to hustle to the line and get set. Look at a pass here on 2nd down. Looking for a late deep throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got a man down the middle. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Now he just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year.